What's up, everybody? Well, I got an Alienware M18 with a 7900M gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're going to check out Starfield with the FSR 3 update and also try out FrameGen. Now, FrameGen seemed to help the Asus G15 Advantage out quite a bit, but I don't really think this one really needs it that much, but hey, I still wanted to see what it would do, mostly for science. And I figured there were some people who are interested, you know? So, why don't we not waste any more time? Go hop on into the game, look at the settings we're going to run, and get some gameplay. Alright, here's the settings we're going to run. We're going to start off for this video anyway at 1080p. We're going to do 85 render scale for FSR 3. That's just what I did on the Asus G15 Advantage, so I figured keep it fair so anyone can compare the two against each other. And now that it's not throttling as bad anymore, it's a way more fair comparison. And of course, after we play a little like this, we'll go and turn on some FrameGen too. But in any case, let's go hop ourselves into the game. Alright, here we are in the game. We'll start off outside. We're getting like 100-ish FPS it seems. Now we're down in the 90s when we turn around in the 80s, turning around looking at the freaking town. The game looks a lot better on Ultra and everything, obviously, but it still isn't like the best looking game out there. You know, just me personally, I feel like you should get a lot more FPS considering how the game looks. But I guess that's just the way they wanted to do it. And I'm not a developer, so I'm not going to sit here and understand how to do any of this stuff. It's just something I would like. Let's see, what's our 99 percentile? 70 FPS. And our GPU is sitting at 59 degrees, so our GPU is chilly. And our CPU is in the 80s. Sometimes I think I've seen it hit 90, yeah, it just did. But I'll take that over 100. Some games push it up to 100. Heck, I'm sure some spots here might even push this up to 100. Anyway, though, let's go into town now and see how town behaves. Now that we've got all the NPCs, it's going to randomly give the CPU little tidbits of power too. Now we're getting up in the 90s, 96, 93.
It would be a lot.
GPU is still just like, whatever. Oh yeah, and somebody suggested to get rid of that stutter that randomly happens like once on a game where it drops down to like 20 FPS. Somebody suggested just reinstall Windows. It's something in Windows doing it. That's what they said anyway. Because they said it was happening to them on a separate computer. I think they said theirs had a 4080 or 4090 in there as one of the two. And it was kind of doing the same thing. So once you redid Windows, all those problems went away. There goes the ship. didn't even notice that. I guess a certain mischievous kitty was up here earlier. Oh, and it's doing its little stutters that it loves to do. I heard the audio. The audio usually like cuts out and does goofy stuff as it does it too. So yeah, if reinstalling Windows will get rid of that. I didn't really want to have to do that, but I'll do it if I have to.
I know your type. Spacing.
Because that would make this pretty much a perfect laptop now. If I could fix that and make it so it stops black screen, then it would be perfect. What the hell? That was a little weird. Never seen it do that before. And we've sat here and played like 13 minutes. It was like pretty much acting like we were AFK. That's freaking weird, but okay. I thought the damn thing restarted or something. I was like, oh no, we're not going back to that, are we? You've been being so good. Why? But nope, just the monitor being wonky, I guess. Wonder if I can probably turn that off in settings too. Probably will. Because maybe borderless full screen games, it doesn't like detect as like you doing anything or something, even though you saw it getting readings of FPS, so it's like you kind of know it's doing something, champ. You can't tell me it's not, otherwise how would you know what FPS it's getting right now? Right? Anyway, why don't we now go turn FrameGen on and see how that does. Alright, so here's settings we're going with. FrameGen, the exact same ones. Pretty much just did Ultra and then turned a couple things I didn't want on, off, like motion blur and VSync and whatnot. And then I believe, yet one more thing, I turned VRS off and enabling depth of field is also off. And I turned all the frame grain intensity down too, because I don't like that stuff. But that's just me. But in any case, now let's go hop in and see how it does with FrameGen. Alright, let's get ourselves a little FrameGen gameplay now. All those things are the same, we just turned FrameGen on, and now we're getting, it says 150 FPS, 160. I wouldn't go as far to say it feels like we're getting that, but it definitely feels like we're getting better FPS now. Let's see, that was the lag. Definitely a little delay there. But it's not like the end of the world kind of delays. It's not like streaming a game kind of lag. I can't even do that. I still remember when Google pretty much gave me a Strata for fucking $10. And I tried that out for like a month. And I was like, nope, this is garbage. Though I did manage to kill someone in PUBG. And I was like, hell yeah. I'm getting like 1 FPS and you're juddering all over the place. I suck with controllers and I killed you. Hell yeah. Didn't even matter. It was probably some like bot or something, but I don't care. I count that as a win.
Just keep your gun holstered during this day.
Okay. I'm using a knife, so I will. I do have a gun, but just in case, because we all know melee in this game doesn't generally go over so well, but that's just kind of what I wanted to do once I restarted the game, you know? To get outside, but let's just run around next to the wall a little bit more here before we do that. Ooh, we're down to 2 bars of battery on the camera. I'm gonna have to watch that like a hawk. Usually it just starts plummeting real fast after that. But I think I'll still have enough to get like 5-6 minutes of gameplay here for you guys before it just randomly dies. But if I randomly just stop mid-sentence instead of saying, alright, let's wrap this up or something, just know it's because the camera died. But alright, we're at 233. We can go out here a little bit now, too. And I was kind of hoping that this little GUI menu I've got, oh, we're doing that stutter crap that it loves to do. Only usually does it once. And like I was saying earlier, I might just have to reinstall Windows. Somebody said that that was happening to them. And it's got nothing to do with any of my hardware. So, might have to try just reinstalling Windows. I mean, I did that on the first computer trying to get the GPU to work, thinking I could get it to, like it was just some bad drivers or something like that, but nope, ended up not being that. The GPU was legitimately just dead on the first one. The Alienware people were actually surprised I was able to get a game to play at it at all. And I was like, yeah, let me play Cyberpunk-ish, sort of, for like 5-10 minutes, and then it was all like, nope, F you, buddy. And I was all like, well, yeah, well, F you, guy. I'm not your buddy, guy. I'm not your friend, buddy. South Park cracks me up. Still not getting the best FPS at times. Yep, and we're doing this crap again. Yeah, that's got to go, because if I play games like that, that's going to piss me right off. Like, hey, I'm right in the middle of a first-person shooter. I'm going to shoot him in the face. Just kidding. OLED has gone into screensaver mode. You know? So that setting is going off pretty much as soon as I'm done with this video. Should have shut it off after I was done with 1080p after it did it to me. But in any case, I think that's plenty of gameplay for 1080p. We did FSR 3 and frame gen, and it definitely seemed to help out just enough to make it feel useful this time, the frame gen I mean. And FSR 3 definitely made it look a little nicer, I think. But could just be placebo. A lot of people have argued that FSR 3 literally did nothing but add frame gen, and anything else you see is just placebo. So, again, I'm not a developer. I have no scientific tools to test any of that, so I have no idea who to believe. But in any case, let's go wrap the video up, shall we? Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for Starfield at 1080p anyway, on the Alienware M18 with a 7900M, and it did great. But it always did a pretty good job at 1080p at this game, but this is a pretty overpowered GPU for 1080p. But I know some people would rather have frames and still think it looks good enough, so I like testing out for both people. So next, we'll of course do 1440p, but that'll be in the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.